If you've ever had stuffed squash blossoms, you know what a rare treat they are because they're hard to come by. Sometimes you can find them at a farmer's market, but usually you have to grow squash if you want to get the blossoms. Or you could be lucky enough to have a neighbor like my neighbor Gloria, who is growing pumpkins across the street. So I went over to her house and I asked her if I could maybe have 4 squash blossoms. And she was like, she gets out a pair of scissors and she starts clipping, and she gave me a whole bunch. And as an added bonus, she gave me some lime basil and some lemon basil. So today I'm going to show you how to make squash blossoms, and it's very simple. The first thing we're going to do is prepare the blossoms. Now, you only want to harvest the blossoms, first of all, no pesticides, very important, no chemicals of any kind. But you want to harvest them just before you're going to use them because they're delicate. We picked these about an hour ago, and even though I have them in water, they're starting to wilt. So don't waste any time. First thing I do is I just clip off the stems. So once the stems are off, I just remove the stamen that's inside. You just give it a little pinch, and it comes right off. It's covered in pollen, which you do not want to get on anything because it stains like crazy. Now we're going to make the filling. So I'm taking 1 cup of fresh ricotta cheese, a half a cup of whatever cheese you like. Most people use Parmigiana. I like gruyere, so I'll add that and add 1 egg. And you end up with a nice, smooth, creamy cheese mixture. Now to the cheese mixture, I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh lemon basil. It smells so good. So to stuff these, you're going to open it up as much as you can. Careful not to tear it. And just add your cheese mixture right in the center and close it. If you have a blossom, let me see if I can find one, that's not fully open, you can actually just tear it a little down one side, gently, gently, so it opens up more like this. And then you add the filling, and then just close it back up, like so. Now I'm going to take 2 more eggs and whisk them in the bowl. There's already 1 in here, with just a little salt and pepper. Now over medium heat, we're going to heat about a tablespoon of oil and a tablespoon of butter. We take our blossoms and dip them in the egg and place them in the pan. And gently turn them. They should be a little bit brown. Yes. Once they're brown on both sides, just place them on a paper towel. They're very delicate, so you want to handle them as little as possible. And if they open up a little bit, that's fine. Not a problem. Now as a final step, if you like, you can give them another little sprinkle of cheese. I like them just like this. And now we're going to gently just plate them and garnish with a few sprigs of basil. Isn't that lovely? These make a wonderful summer appetizer. Or if you're lucky enough to have a neighbor like mine, you can make a whole meal out of it.